Hello, let's take a look at some 1-marker foundation GCSE maths question. Question number 1, simplify fully. So let's take a look at question number 1. When we are simplifying, it's very important to make sure we look at it. Don't try and jump to bigger numbers. This is a quick and simple number, 6 and 10. They both are even number. Therefore, we know they both come in a 2 times table. So let's divide both by 2. If I divide both by 2, I'm left with 6 divided by 2 is 3. 10 divided by 2 is going to give me 5, and that's my final answer. Question number 2, when we are multiplying with the same base, it's the same thing as adding the powers. So -1 add 4. -1 add 4 will give me 3, so it's 4 to the power of 3. That is my final answer. When we are taking away, when we've got the add and subtract next to each other, we know we are taking away. So it's 8 take away 7. So we're going into further into the negative. -8 take away 7. So that would give me -15. -15 take away 9 will give me -24. So my answer for this one is -24. Finding the range. When we are looking at a range, we know that we need to find the difference between the biggest and the smallest. So we're going to take away from here. So we're going to do 29 take away 3, which is going to give me 26. That's my range. Percentage. When I am looking at percentage, it's very important to remember that we need a denominator to be over 100. When there is no denominator, we will know that the denominator is 1. So from 1 to 100, I'm going to have to times this by 100. I'm going to times my 0.4 by 100 as well, and it's going to give me 40. Remember, I can't leave my answer like this because it's percentage, so I need to write it as 40%, not 40 over 100. Otherwise, that'll be classed as a fraction. Evaluate 3L. So if L is 5, evaluate. So we need to find the value of 3L. So if we know L, we just need to substitute 3 lots of L, which means 3 lots of 5, which is going to be 15. Adding fractions. When we're adding fractions, as long as my denominator is the same, I can add my numerator. So 2 plus 2 is 4. Denominator stays the same because we're adding part to part. Half of 24, half of a number. So we'll divide 24 by 2, which is going to give me 12. Standard form. When we're writing anything in standard form, I have a number between 1 and 10. Remember, it can be 1 or greater, but less than 10. Times by 10 to the power of something. Now, in order to make this number between 1 and 10, I'm going to put my decimal here. So I've got 1.30. You can leave it as 1.3 or 1.30. Either one works. But in order to do that, I've actually divided by 2 tens. So that would mean that my power is 10 to the power of 2. Lastly, I need to find all my factors of 16. So my factor of 16 is 1 times 16. 2 times 8. Remember, when we're talking about factors, it's the number that multiply to get 16. So 2 times 8, and then it doesn't come in a 3 times table, 4 times 4. You can leave it like this, or you can write it as 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Either way will give you full mark. Thank you.